My name is Ella Jochiduku, also known as the Bridge Builder. I work with entrepreneurs and business owners to help them increase their revenues and their profits, typically through strategic planning. I want to share today about this thing I hear a lot of business owners say, which is I'm just not good with selling. You know, it's not my thing. Like I'm very good when it comes to customer service. I know how to satisfy my customers. My products are fantastic. My services are fabulous. But when it comes to selling, it's just not my thing. And I have found that there are two major reasons why people arrive at that mindset and tell themselves they're not good with selling. Number one is the belief that typically salespeople are pushy. Salespeople are very aggressive, you know, they're just in your face forcing you to buy even when it's not what you want. And that's not always the case. Some people are really very subtle and professional with their selling methods. Then the number two reason is the belief, not necessarily a belief, right? You have tried it in the past, you know, there was some trial and error and it just didn't work out. So you conclude, it's a conclusion. You now conclude that this is just not my thing. Instead of sticking to that line of thought, there are two things I want to share with you today. The number one thing is you must recognize that for the best and most successful salespeople and entrepreneurs around the world, the one thing you would notice amongst all of them is confidence. Their confidence level is through the roof, right? So they have confidence in themselves, in their abilities, in the products that they're selling, in the services that they render. They're just really very confident people. So if you want to increase your selling abilities, you would need to develop that confidence. And there are a ton of ways that you could do it, but first you must prioritize it and say, I want to improve my confidence in selling. That's one. Number two thing is to recognize that there is a process to everything. My grandfather would often say that to everything that is not well, there's a process, you know. So if there is a process, what is that selling process? What's the mechanism? What's the methodology that people usually, how do they take people from you've never heard of me before to, oh my God, I can't wait to buy this, or I can't wait to use this? How do they take people on that journey? That's what the sales process is about, and you need to learn, right? So again, if you are serious about improving your selling skills, about developing it, then you must get serious about developing your confidence level, or, you know, upping your confidence generally. And secondly, you must learn and practice the process of selling. It's one thing to learn it, it's another thing to go out there and be willing to hear the no's, but just keep practicing until you become a superstar at it. No one was born with those skills. I know some people are more, you know, engaging and more of people, right? If there's anything like that. But you know how someone can say, I'm a people person. Yes, and that's true. But there's a process behind it, and you need to learn the process. So with these two things that I've shared with you today, you can be guaranteed that if you learn and practice, you'll become much better at selling, and you'd never have to say to anyone again, I'm just not good at selling. Okay, was this helpful? I hope that it was. If it was, please share this video. Someone needs this, particularly entrepreneurs or business owners who are starting out, you know. Someone needs this video, so please share it, and I would love to hear from you. If it worked, if this has, you know, if it was your story, if it resonated with you, just share something with me. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, bye-bye.